Little different video today. Not trying to sell you anything from the pawn shop. Actually, we're doing a BOLO, be on the lookout. We're looking to buy inventory. Since the beginning of COVID, we've been selling a lot of things. People have been hoarding or preparing just in case. And then when the stimulus money went out, we had a lot of people who didn't need to sell us stuff anymore. So really inventory is getting sparse. So we thought we'd just kind of go through the house, maybe show you a few things that you might have laying around that you're not using, that you can sell, turn into cash, and also go through the shop and just point out a few of the things that we sell pretty frequently that are quick turners that we'd be happy to buy from you. It's a pretty dreary day today, so figured we'd go in the house and maybe look for some things to get examples of what we're buying right now and what kind of money you can expect to get. Let's see what we can find. Bought this little statue from somebody, wood carving of a bear. I think I paid $50 for that, maybe a little less. If you have a sewing machine that's been laying around the house, we'd be interested in buying it. Air conditioning units. So some small appliances. We usually tell people we don't do appliances because we don't want washers and dryers. Workout equipment, seems to be something that people have around the house that they'll get into and then they just stop using. So especially things like these Olympic plates, bench press. These Olympic plates, they still sell for, that's 45 pounds. That'll sell for 20-25 bucks is what we'll give for it. Nautilus equipment, treadmills, but only better brand treadmills. Like this is a Life Fitness, Vision Fitness, Cybex, Precor, some of those things. And very popular, if you have them laying around, are good old-fashioned dumbbells. Heater, construction heater. Paid 75 or 80 bucks for that. A lot of people have one of those in the garage, or they switch to propane or something and they want to get rid of one type or the other. We also buy ski equipment, snowboards. They have to be relatively new, good condition. If it's 5 or 10-year-old technology, nobody wants it, but if you have some skis or a nice snowboard laying around, bring it in. Do you have an old bike laying around? Any kind of good brands, mountain bikes, road bikes, more things that if you're not using, bring in, you can sell them. Another surprising item is old camera gear. Nobody really uses film cameras anymore, at least few people do. However, most of the lenses from your old film camera can still be used on a lot of the modern cameras. So if you have a Canon, Nikon, Minolta, Pentax, Sony, those lenses can be worth a lot of money. This is just a basic Canon one that kind of came with a kit when you buy a camera. So I think we paid 20 bucks for this, something like that. This one's another no-name brand. We paid 30 or 40 bucks for it. But if you get any decent lenses, we've paid hundreds of dollars for some of the decent lenses with better glass. So if you have an old camera bag in the house that you haven't used for years, because like a lot of people, you switched and only use your phone now for pictures, bring in the camera lenses, we'll buy them. At the beginning of COVID, did you decide you were going to learn to play an instrument and then realized it was a little more work than you wanted? We love instruments. So if you have any instruments, guitars, flutes, whatever, we'll buy them. Something we do quite a bit of, so bring them in. We need more. Video game systems. Generally not the really old ones, but we will buy games, the systems, the controllers. Xbox One, PS4 game systems. We love the games. We'll buy your old movies, Blu-rays, DVDs. We do some VHS movies as well. Usually $1, $2 a piece will pay for them. So if you got a big stack of them, bring them in. One thing that sells quite a bit is actually like leather jackets and snowmobile gear, cold weather gear, higher end ski jackets, things like that. We buy quite a few of. So if you've got some nice jackets that you don't fit in anymore, or that have just been sitting around because they're not your style anymore, you might want to bring them in. We can turn it into cash. We do buy some books. A lot of books really aren't worth money. If you have old textbooks though, those can still go for decent money, so we'll buy those. Stereo equipment is popular. A lot of people just use Bluetooth speakers now, but we always have people looking for the old kind of, Sony, Onkyo, any of the good brands, but the old bookshelf or rack stereo systems are still popular, and we buy those all the time. Coolers. If you got good condition coolers, they've got to be really clean though. Nobody wants to put their stuff in your crappy cooler that's been sitting in the dirt. But Igloo coolers, just regular clean coolers, still get 10, 20 bucks for. They're pretty popular. Camping gear, camp stoves, tents, things like that. We're always looking for more. I know this one was a little different and short, but just wanted to give you a couple of ideas of things we're buying. So if you can think of anything around the house, please bring it in. Like the video, subscribe if you would, really helps us out. Otherwise, have a great day.